Hello, everyone. That's way behind again. Busy day at Spoonman Farms, or not at Spoonman Farms, I guess. Busy day for Peppo. Hello, Sarah, Leanne, Kathy. What's up, monster? Two parties that I worked, and then two parties, and then I made some jam. I hadn't made jam in years, a couple of years, and there's blackberry bushes out back, and there's a lot of blackberries. So I was gonna try to make. So I'm gonna make blackberry jam. What's up, Balchi? And so I wanted to make something else first before I ruined my blackberries. I had to remember how to do it, and then I ran out of pectin. So now I gotta find pectin tomorrow. But I got strawberries. That's rude of me to eat. Hello, Kelly. Oh, that was on. Isn't UFC on? I thought Matt Sophie's had a post about UFC. Or are they both on? It could be. Hello, Scotty boy. Anyway, yeah, two parties today, and I worked, and I made blueberry jam to practice. I got oranges. I used to, I hadn't had it in a long time, but I had I remember orange marmalade jelly, like what's the white stuff called? Whatever the white stuff on it in orange is called, it's bitter, and also some skin, like you would put, whatever they call that, zest. You put some of that in there and you get bitter pieces in the jelly. I found a recipe for orange jam, so that's gonna try. They said there's so much pectin in oranges you don't even need pectin. But it also said to simmer it for 45 minutes, which seems a little excessive. Because you could make jam in 20 minutes. Hello, Jennifer. What's up, Ricky? So, that's on the docket for tomorrow. Strawberry rhubarb jam, orange jam, and blackberry jam. That's the plan. We'll see how all that goes down. It is... Hello, Ryan. It's so muggy outside. It is brutal. I mean, it is... God, it's rough right now. They keep showing like thunderstorms. We were on a tornado watch. I didn't see anything like that happening, but it is like... I mean, the air is like thick. It's wild. Alright. Mint, lemon, simple syrup, Sprite. I was not prepared. Mint, lemon, simple syrup, Sprite. All right. Here we go. This one is no longer needed. Need a bigger bar. That's what we need. Women are taking over men's sports. Oh boy. You see that, you had to have seen it. The viral clip of that, I guess, senatorial candidate from Maine. That's some wild shit. What qualifies you to be a senator? Well, I ran a couple times before and lost. I don't know how that's a qualification. Strange fucking shit. Strange shit, boys and girls. Oh shit, that's almost empty. Hello, Mike. That wasn't even on my plan to get rid of that, but it's almost empty. I find a strange satisfaction out of emptying bottles now. New Aaron Lewis album has been released. I thought I pre-ordered it. Apparently I did not. Hello, Brandy. Perth. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, that's it though. I knew it was something. I was thinking Perth for some reason. Corn sweat season. It's hot. It is disgusting outside right now. And it got worse and worse and worse as the day went on. It's gross. Hi, Jane. There's my favorite Aunt Jane. How's the new house, Jane? Georgia people. You know, it has like their what are they like you see those posts where somebody says check all the states you visited. Pretty soon my aunt and uncle are gonna check all the states they lived in. They're knocking the East Coast out. That's for sure. This is mint. We don't muddle mint leaves. We put mint liqueur in. Or whatever. Creme de mint. Splash. Yeah. Hello, Timothy Wagner. Yeah. As I saw a bunch of clips. I thought I had pre-ordered an Aaron Lewis CD. We don't listen to CDs a lot anymore, but sometimes the music lady person doesn't work, and then we go back to CDs, which is fine. Hello, Sherry. But I thought I ordered it just because I like having them. Can't buy them. I mean, I guess good if you went to Soundcheck Records in Jim Thorpe. That's about the only place I can even get a CD or online. But I love Aaron Lewis. He's my favorite voice. I like his attitude. I don't give a shit. Stain's got a new album coming out too. I saw a clip of him a couple weeks ago. He said he cut all the vocals. So it's just a matter of, I don't know, editing, I don't know what they do. I don't know what the process is to make an album. The next time I make an album, it'll be the first one. So this is called Jack Blackberry Smash. Jack Blackberry, shockingly enough. Lemon rum, blueberry liqueur, splash of mint, splash of lemon, simple syrup, and Sprite. Cheers. Hello, Natasha. Natasha, your comment on your pickle post reminded me that tomorrow I got to get to the Schoenberger's and get some more wings. Actually, I probably have some frozen here because one time I went over there and he had I don't know, he didn't sell them or whatever, so he vacuum sealed them by the dozens, and he even vacuum sealed a dozen flats for me. I could thaw those out. I should thaw them out. It's good to have a freezer full of shit, but you can't just have it in there for 5 years. Yeah, Kelly, it's yeah, he's at home. He was here Thursday night. Well, I was not feeling well. I don't know. I think the smoke. Yeah, flats are the only way to go. The smoke Thursday was so bad. I had a headache. My throat hurt. It like I swear to God I felt it in my lungs. So I felt like a pile of shit. I laid on the couch and fell asleep. And the boys actually woke me up. Or nah, I can't remember if they woke me up or it was when I woke up. They asked me if we were doing drink of the day. You'll get a kick out of this, Natasha. Jensen said, or Jay said, "Are you doing drink of the day?" And I said, "No." I said, "I'm not." And then Jensen said, "Are we doing Boris Bales?" Which I had thought of that during the day because it's the first time that Jace was here. Because he's usually at his dad's house on the weekends, but this was a Thursday, so he was here. They stayed over Thursday night, and I did not see that. She's awesome. I don't know why the WNBA acts the way they act. Because her and Sophie Cunningham is the only reason that anybody watches the WNBA. I mean, that's just a fact. I shouldn't say that. That's not true. That's not why anybody watches. That's why most people watch it. That's why the boom in popularity. He did. He wanted to do the Boris Bale. I thought it would have been fun to do it with both of them. Like, I had thought of that earlier in the Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever she told me they were staying over Thursday night. I thought, oh, yeah, we could do that. And then I'm telling you, I apologize. I felt like shit. It was, oh man, it was bad. And then Friday was better, for sure. Today was bad again. Today wasn't nearly as bad as Thursday, but today was worse than Friday. It's still, I'm trying to think last year, I think when this stuff happened last year, I think it was a couple weeks until it. They said to me, it was supposed to rain today. It did rain today. And I said, I wonder if the rain would help knock the smoke out of the air. It doesn't seem like that would really work, but I don't know. It was really bad this morning. Now it's so freaking humid. It's like. And then I went to pick those blackberries. There's a big ass snake up there. I don't know what kind. Mima was like, what kind of snake was it? I'm like, I don't know. It was in the grass. When I mowed the pipeline down the other day, I had the big mower up there with the bagger, and it filled the bagger up like every 10 minutes, and I just kept dumping it around where the blackberry plants are. Figured I'd try to crush all the weeds between the plants, so I could more easily get in there to pick them. And it was laying in that grass. I don't know what kind it was. I'm not a snake guy. I don't know. I don't like them. I can tell you that. Well, Caitlin Clark's. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't follow basketball. I certainly don't follow WNBA, but she sure seems like a phenom. Oh shit. Well, we'll do a birthday build tomorrow, not today, Natasha. Can we ask how old you are, or is that out of line? I couldn't even ballpark it. I couldn't even make a guess. I wouldn't even know where to start. Anyway, happy birthday. Tomorrow, or early, I guess. I thought I had a. I might have my phone. I thought I did. I didn't write it down, I don't think yet. I did have a. I don't think I wrote it. I do. I feel like I remember a birthday drink. Farva sent me a drink recipe. Fair enough. No, you cannot ask that. 25. You're 25. No, you're not 25. I could be. I don't fucking know. I couldn't. We've never really met. How the fuck would I know? Yeah, I thought I had a. I guess not. Anyway, Farber sent me a drink. He's like, you got to try this. He goes, I know you don't like tequila. He goes, but I'm telling you, it's the top 5 drink I ever had, and it's called Electric Coconut, which I'm pretty sure we made because he sent me a picture of the recipe, and it's the 1800 coconut tequila, the Malibu Black, and then and I said to him, I feel like I made this drink already because I said the picture is. I said I have both of those bottles, the exact bottles, because I remember Ken said, "Did you get the Malibu Black or whatever?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." I couldn't even. I'm telling you, I don't have a clue. You could tell me you're anywhere from. I don't have any idea. I'm trying to think if I guess I've seen your Facebook picture, but that doesn't mean anything because I've seen Facebook pictures of people and then I met them and I'm like, that doesn't even look like you at all. I'm not saying you did that or do that, but some of these people with the filters is a little ridiculous. And I don't care if that's what makes you feel good. Knock yourself out. But you can't people get upset with me because like they think I should know who they are, and I'm like, I've never met you. I've only ever seen your profile picture if we're friends. And it shows up on my screen the size of a fucking pea. And if you filter it to the degree that some people filter their pictures, you can't even tell. There's not even a chance that you would know who it is. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be Jam Day. Oh, well, there you go. Bars is something else. My picture was me and Silas forever. And then, I don't even know what I think my picture is me standing behind the bar. I changed it to that for just I don't know, a little while, and I just like, this is stupid. And I put it back to me and Silas and I, or whatever. And then when my account got hacked, when I opened the new account, I went back to the picture of me because I told everybody if you're friends with the account of me with the picture of Silas and I, unfriend the account. So, yeah, sure, Mike. Right. Me, my 60. Oh man. Yeah. Making jam's not that bad. It's not horrifically time consuming. I don't think it took me more than. I think it took me an hour, maybe a little more. It probably took me more than an hour till I started. First of all, I had to find all the shit. It's been a while, and I got a smaller pot in the back. Stan Buck, when he moved to what's up, Joe? How you feeling, buddy? When Stan Buck moved down to North Carolina, he gave me a bunch of shit, and one of them, he gave me a stainless steel pot, and it's tall, but it's small, like diameter-wise. And I put it in the back. I only use stainless steel and glass when I'm doing my shit. And the blackberry, I don't have a lot of blackberries. I mean, I have a lot for considering what I'm dealing with, but I don't have near as many blackberries, so I'm probably gonna get I don't know, 7, 8. And I would consider waiting a couple days, but I'm afraid that the blackberries that I have are gonna go bad. That's where I'm. And then I thought about freezing them, but if I freeze them when I thaw them, they're gonna be watery, and I don't know if I want to deal with that. So I don't really know what the best avenue is for this. I mean, I guess I could just do it, and if it makes 6 or 7 or 8 jars or whatever, and then if I can, I'll just keep picking them. I mean, the bush, that's out back, or I guess it's what do you call blackberries? I guess it's a bush. It's thorny as fucking hell. It is rough. It's pretty big, and I think it's just one. Maybe it's 2, but it's hard to tell. There's a lot of weeds around it, but those thorns are nasty, and it's pretty big. So like I said, I got to reach way in there to get the ones in the center, and you can't see them because they're under the leaves. And you go to flip the leaves, and then the thorns prick it. They're sharp. Oh my god, it's bad. And then I've seen them. You can buy them, and they're thornless. Thornless for. I'm like, I don't want no genetically modified nonsense. So, hello, B guy. B guy. I'm trying to think what day. I guess it was Thursday. Yeah, it had to be. It was Thursday because when the kids stayed overnight here, and Jensen said, this was his exact quote. He said, "Papa, we should go see the B guy." And I said, "What?" He goes, "We should go to the B guy's house." And I said, he because I referred to you as the B guy, so he knows you as the B guy. And I said, "Well, the B guy's not home, I don't think." And he said, "We should go check," because ever since I told him about the swing set. He wants to. He keeps every time he sees me. He asks about the swing set, and I said, "Well, we got to wait till the B guy comes home because we got to put it on his flatbed truck to bring it over here." And then so he wanted to go to the B guy's house to see if he was home, which I thought was very funny, but also, I guess it's not. I guess it's. Oh, you're home now. Well, there you go. Bring your fucking swing set over here. You're driving Jensen crazy. I'm trying to think what he. I gotta get. Oh, I don't need to. I gotta get an order from you. I mean, I hate. Not that I hate, but people don't really come for stuff here anymore like they used to. But I think we have some events coming up. I mean, we got Bike Night for sure in September. I got to call Aaron about, or text Aaron about Vet Fest. And then Semper Fi Fest. I got to look into that. I'd really like to do Be the One, but it's Labor Day weekend. Can anything be made with mulberries? Sure. I don't know what mulberries. I'll fucking make it. What does a mulberry look like? Okay, I got a couple questions. Do you go by Angela? Angie? What's the next Boris bill since tomorrow is the birthday bill? Alright. I don't have a... What the fuck was I just going to say now? God damn it. Angela. Angie. I don't know what you go by. How big is a mulberry? First of all, how big is a mulberry? And what is it... I'm assuming a mulberry is a... I'm trying to think of it. I guess I've never had a mulberry. I suppose you can eat them. I guess I'll have to Google it. Listen, if it's a fucking sweet fruit and it doesn't have a seed in it, that I don't have to dig a seed out of it, I'll make fucking mulberry jam. Bring it over. Get a bucket together. There was the guy that had the camp next to us in Potter County. He had an apple tree. It was like it would have apples on it like once every 47 years because it always frosts up there and they die. Like it would frost during the bloom, and they wouldn't have any apples. But one year there was apples on there. I think it might have been the year he passed away. I don't remember. But I went up there and I picked a bunch of apples, and I put a whole bunch of them in. I brought a bunch of them home. They're real small. I don't know if they're crab apples or not. They're okay. They weren't bad, but I brought a whole bunch of them home because at that time I had 150 strawberry plants. So I made strawberry apple, strawberry banana, strawberry rhubarb, strawberry blueberry, strawberry kiwi. I made all different kinds of flavors of jam with strawberries and something else. So I brought these home and I made a bunch of strawberry apple jam, and then I gave his wife some from their tree, which was pretty cool. It's like a blackberry. Well, listen, I'll make mulberry jam. Do you need a bunch? Like I bought berries today because they were on sale. I'm guessing because everybody thought they were gonna be poisoned and die. Purple or black, dark red clusters. My hubby says they are really good. We have crab apple trees too. Listen, if you pick a shit, or where is it? I don't have any idea where this is. This in Pot or is it at your house? Here. Also, I don't know where you live here. I think we discussed this already. I already don't remember if you told me. But I can make, listen, jam is nothing but you crush the fruit and then you put sugar in it and pectin. That's it. Sometimes lemon juice. Certain things you put lemon juice in. I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is. But I made blueberry jam. Todd's favorite. My buddy Todd. So I'll probably give him a jar or two of it. It made 11 and a partial. It's pretty good though because I tasted it. Because it was all over the fuck. Because it's a mess. It's a sticky fucking mess. So, you know. It's like, hello, Barry the Holland. It's like when you make a cake or anything else and you lick the beaters. It's the same way. You get done with the thing and there's jam everywhere. It's stuck inside the pot. It's stuck in the bowl. It's stuck in the funnel. It's on the, what is that called? You know if you have one of, it's like, when you're going to empty a jar and the rubbery, we live at 443 by the tractor dealer. Oh, way out 443? Like, wait, 443. Yeah, 443. Like out by the golf course? That far out? I'm telling you. If they're, whatever, I'm in. I'll make it. I'll give you, I'll make a bunch. You could have some. We'll see how it goes. What happened was, I'm telling you, this is probably 20. I still have jam. I found 2 jars of jam from 2014. They're still good. That's 12 years old. That's the difference between, like, legitimately canning things or buying bullshit at the store. Now, it crystallizes fast. It does go to, it'll, like, when you open it, you have to eat it pretty quick or it will crystallize because it's 12 years old. Come on. But I used to make strawberry rhubarb. I wonder if I should just make, wonder if you could just make rhubarb jam. There's not a lot of liquid in rhubarb. That's the only thing. It'd be hard to cook it, probably. Maybe if I threw it in the Ninja and chopped it all up. Because I usually dice it up and so there's chunks. I don't think it really matters, though. It's just well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It'd be worth a shot, though. But if you've never tried rhubarb, it is disgusting. Like, if you just took a piece of rhubarb and ate it like celery, it's so gross. You couldn't possibly imagine how bitter and gross it is. But I have a rhubarb wine here that's fantastic. Anyway, on the menu tomorrow is jam. Orange jam, strawberry rhubarb jam, and maybe blackberry jam. I can't decide if I want to make blackberry jam or wait till I have more blackberries. I've been picking blackberries for 6-7 days because it's like not a lot, and I have wild blackberries all over the place, but they are tiny, tiny. The one that's up on the pipeline is, I think it's like a regular blackberry plant. Because Meemaw used to buy, well, she still does. She buys berries all the time for the kids. When Jensen or Jace or whatever is coming over here, she always buys berries because he likes eating them. And if he's going to eat something, that's great. Let him eat berries. But then, either they don't get eaten, he doesn't like them, whatever. They start to get mushy. And then she just takes them and throws them to the chickens. Well, then the chickens eat them and they go poop somewhere. And then the next year, there's blackberry plants all over the place over here now, which is awesome. If there wasn't so much sumac and everything else growing around here choking it out, but I gotta knock some shit down. Okay, let's make another drink, shall we? I got we sent 2 veteran packages out. We got wild blackberries around the electric beef fence. They're big. I don't know, Chris. These look totally different. They're huge, and the plant itself looks massively different. Like it's nasty. It's really freaking big and thick. Whatever. I don't care what they are. It's fine. Bears get zapped. Where do you have that at your house? It's funny because this is a funny story. So, like I said, me and my wife has stuff here for Jensen. So she went, whatever. She went shopping, or she went to the store. Jensen comes down here, and he's asking about strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, whatever. And she didn't buy him that shit because of that whatever it was, that parasite or whatever the fuck they said was going around on all this fruit and produce, whatever. And then it comes out that it's Taco Bell lettuce, basically. But whatever the case was, it was all these different things. They said not to eat strawberries, but blackberries. So she asked about it, and he goes, "Oh, we don't have it." And then he goes, she said he couldn't have it because people were getting sick and they were having diarrhea or whatever. Now he's 4. He's 4, right? So he gets that part of the story. So then him and I go outside, and I said, Jensen, come on, let's go pick some blackberries. So he go up there and get the blackberries. He picked 5 or 6 of them, whatever. He had them in his hand. He ate them. So he go in the house, come back out. And I go to close the chickens, and he's just inside with his brother. And I come back down to the house, and he's wearing a pair of, like, swimming trunks. And he starts yelling at me. And he's pointing at me. He's yelling at me. And he told me that I made him eat the berries, and he said he pooped in his pants. So apparently he had a fart. He thought he had a fart, and he sharted. And he blamed me because I told him to eat the berries. And the berries caused him to poop in his pants, which was extremely funny. But he was very upset with me and pointing, and yeah, it was hilarious. I appreciated a good 4-year-old comedy riff. Hello, Deb. I saw Izzy today at the what the fuck's it called? Farm Fest. So I gave him some of the jam. We talked about making spicy jam. So I made peach jalapeno and pineapple jalapeno, like, I think 2 years ago. And he never was out here since. He stopped by, but not when I was home. So I gave him a jar of each, told him to let me know what he thinks. The problem is, if he says, yeah, it's really good, I don't remember how he made it. Hello, Angela. How are you doing? I met Angela once. Angela, how long ago? That was 3 years ago, probably. 4 years ago? Wow, that's long. Goddamn, time flies. All right, this is called Berry in Love. Gin, raspberry liqueur, lemon juice, simple syrup, and Sprite. Looks like pond water. Does this count as a bar spill? Where's Natasha when I need her? I mean, that's about as good as that's about as good as you can get with gin. Oh, The Only One. That's a good tune right there. Wait, where's Natasha? We got to get her back on here. There is a bar spill on this list right here. If I had that syrup. Fuck Bruce Springsteen. There it is. I'm not making this drink unless Natasha... Kelly, tag Natasha. Tell her to come back here. Get the birthday girl back on here. I got one for her. I don't know. I got to reach out to a couple people. We have a potential. The only event that we're definitely going to be at is Bike Night. Bowman Sound Bike Night is September 19th, maybe? I was going to say, I could come out there, Angie. Angie. I still haven't figured out what you go by. But yeah, I'm game. I remember the first time I picked the raspberries, the wild raspberries, or blackberries. I'm sorry, the wild blackberries out back. Jensen's Kate was screaming that you better not be poisoning him. I'm like, no, they're blackberries. It's fine. He loves them, and they're the wild. These are super, super, super tiny. Like they're like, I mean, they are tiny. But he walks around with them in his hands. He has purple hands because they gets crushed from carrying them. I was kind of hoping that he'd get down here because the main plants where we pick them is like between here and the other garage, and they're just starting to turn there. It could be because of sun, because the ones in the pipeline get full sun all day long, and these down here barely get sun. That could be the difference. But it's funny because they'll start getting ripe, and then you go by there like 3 days later, and the bushes are stripped. There's not, like, even the red ones are gone. And I told him, I said, oh, the deer probably ate them. So then he calls them the pesky deer. The pesky deer got them. Yep, probably, buddy. But they're spreading them, like I said. They're spreading up on the pipeline. There's 2 or 3 bushes right behind the chicken house. There's one in the middle of the duck run. They are good, Kelly. I wish they were bigger. And I wish they got ripe like more at the same time. Like I said, I don't mind picking them if I could get like a pile of them. But it's like every day you go out there and there's like 4 on this branch, 3 on this branch, 2 on this branch, and then the whole rest of the branches are laying in the grass. They're so heavy. Covered in red ones. I'm hoping they keep spreading around because it's pretty cool. It's pretty wild the way it works. Nature is magical. But I've never made blackberry jam. I never made orange jam either. That's on my list for tomorrow. I got a big bag full of organic oranges, and the plan is to peel them and pulverize them and make orange jam. I've never made orange jam. I've never had orange jam. I've had orange marmalade jelly, but I've never had orange jam. So that's on the agenda for tomorrow, if all things go. But I'm going to have to get more jars. Because at one point I had, what's 165? That's got to be 13. 144, 156. 14 dozen. That one year I made 14 dozen jars of jam. And right now I have I don't think I have 3 dozen jars. Because I give it away all the time. And then apparently I don't get my jars back. So, now that I think about it, I actually have to go buy. I bought 2 dozen jars yesterday. Or whatever. One day this week. But I made a blueberry and that used 11. The strawberry rhubarb is going to use more than that. Because I got 3 containers of strawberries, plus then the rhubarb is going to go in it. And then oranges and blackberries. Yeah, I definitely need more jars. So, going to have to go jar shopping in the morning. Which I'm okay with. I don't mind. The problem is I don't eat jam. I take it when we go away. Like, we'll go to Canada, and I'll take jam with me. Or we go to Potter. Like, we go to deer season, work party, or if the guys get together and go up there for whatever, a weekend in October or something. And I'll take jam with me, and I'll have toast. Like, one day, I'll eat a piece of toast with jam on it, and then that's it. And then I either give it away to somebody, or I bring it home and put it in the refrigerator, and it sits in the refrigerator. Sometimes I put it on ice cream. The blueberry stuff would be phenomenal on ice cream. But this is what happened. The blueberry stuff was in there. What are the spash notes? This is like a squeegee or whatever. And I cleaned a bowl out as good as I could. I put it in a jar, and it didn't even fill it halfway. But then some of the jars were a little low, so then I took a spoon. I topped them all. I got them like whatever. So it was this far down from the top. Did all that, and then there was like a little bit left in the jar. So now tomorrow, whatever. It usually happens when you make it, and then there's like a little bit left of this, and then I'll make something else, and there'll be a little left of that, and I dump it all in the same jar. And it's just a fucking... It's just... It's like junk punch of jam. And that's what that'll be. And it's good on ice cream. So, it's just sugar and fruit. It's probably not good for you, but... I mean, sugar's sugar. So, it's not great for you, but it's better than... It's still better than highly processed food. It's one ingredient. Okay. What do we try now? I guess Natasha's not coming back. I should save this for her birthday tomorrow. It's called Long Island Sunset, and it is 1,000% going to be a Bars Pale. Because there's 3 and 3 of mixer in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 alcohols, 3 mixers, 7 to 5 parts. We got to save that one. Beet sugar is better. What is beet sugar? Nice. How should we refer to the B guy's dad? He's got to be Big B. Cuz he's got to be Big B. Cuz there's Little B. So there's the B guy and Little B. So your dad has to be Big B. That's it. There can't be anything else. That's the only thing that works. Surfer on acid. We definitely made that. Might as well make it now. Because what the hell? Oh man, this bottle's full. I thought, oh, let's make some Jaeger drinks because we got to get rid of the Jaeger because we got to use this bottle. I bought this bottle because it's red, white, and blue. Would your dad do a live? I don't know. If he would do a live, dude, fucking bring him. He's probably got awesome stories to tell. But some people don't like to talk about that shit. This is a freaking full bottle. I got the idea to get rid of Jaeger because I got that new bottle and I thought it would be cool to have it. I mean, I just want to have it empty, really. For anybody keeping track at home, the football vodka bottle's empty. That's got to go somewhere. We got to keep that thing. I know Ari Shafir is one of Rogan's buddies, and he's Jewish, and his dad, no, not his dad, his grandfather. His grandfather? Had to be his grandfather? I think it's his grandfather. Was in the Holocaust. Like, he was literally he was little, like, yeah, it had to be his grandfather, because he said he was little, like 5. Like, he doesn't have a tattoo. But he said he said, oh, you should have him come in and talk about it. Because he said he likes to get the message out there. Which would be wild. That's wild. I do not predict that this will be good. Well, it was hers. I mean, I didn't know. Monster gave it to me. He's like, hey, I know you don't have whatever. He goes, I know you got a lot of shit. He goes, you probably don't have this. And he gave it to me. I'm like, no. And I'm like, wait, you're giving it to me? He's like, yeah. But then he said to her, he's like, did he give you the vodka? But he gave it to me. I don't care because I don't like vodka. But yeah. What does that get? Pineapple juice. I got to, Chris, I'm hoping we have a better salmon season than last year. We're going later this year. We're going the first week of October. So that means I'm gonna go to Canada. Like if we do our normal thing to Canada is Wednesday to Sunday, and then I'll come home Sunday, work Monday to Friday, and then go to salmon fishing. And so I'm not gonna be going directly from Canada to New York. It's probably better. So we'll see. But I need to do some weekends. If the fish start running, Chris, I gotta get up there for a weekend. I wonder if, I guess they have to. I don't know when. If there's cohos in that river, dude, get the fuck in there and start catching them. That's what you need. I'm telling you right now. They're so much better. It's unbelievable. No one out here has it yet. Really? I got it. I got it somewhere local. It's okay. Ooh, it doesn't taste like Jaeger, but it doesn't taste like orange. I mean, it tastes like orange, but it doesn't taste like orange liqueur. It's definitely something. Where I just saw it somewhere. Maybe it was New Jersey. I can't remember. I wish I would have known. Mike, I'd have got you one. No, I'm not going anywhere. I'll let you know if I'm going back over there. I used to really go out of my way to go over there and go shopping, but now it's so hard to find new stuff anymore. I mean, I have a list of certain things that I know I can't get here that I have to get over there, and but then sometimes it's just like, this is stupid. Like this, I gotta stop. But then also I see something new and I'm like, oh well, I can't. I get this. I don't have it. It's a very strange dichotomy. All right, this is called Surfer on Acid. I'm like 90 something percent sure we made this one already. They didn't have it in any store by ShopRite. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty big one out there, I think, isn't it? I don't remember where I got it or where I'm pretty sure I saw it in somewhere in PA though. I swear I saw it maybe in Walnutport. I'm just trying to think where I stopped recently. I don't remember. All right, this is Surfer on Acid, Jägermeister, coconut rum, pineapple juice. Cheers. That's weird. That tastes like... What does that taste like? It tastes like... It tastes like some cough drop. No. That tastes like some cough medicine company decided they were going to try to make their cough syrup a little bit better. I'm trying to think where I saw it, Mike. I'm pretty I know I'll go to Jersey, whatever. If I'm over there working or whatever. But I mean, if I know I need vodka, I'm not buying it in New Jersey because it costs $4 more a bottle. Or $3. It's weird the way that it works, but sometimes. But it's like, I buy vodka, I buy 4 or 5 bottles at a time. So if it's going to save me $20, I'll just stop somewhere else on my way home. I'm trying to think. I feel like it almost had to be Walnutport. Because I can't. If I did in fact see it in Pennsylvania, which I'm not positive about, but if I did, it almost had to be Walnutport. I don't remember stopping anywhere else. I'm sitting here looking at the shirt that Mike made for Spoonapalooza. It's such a fucking cool logo. The dude's putting the flag up in the fucking tank is awesome. Well, that's all I got. Unless anybody else has something intelligible to say. I was going to say I don't have to do anything tomorrow, but I got to drag some ice out right now. It was 49 today. My cold plunge was 49 today. I know it doesn't sound like it's cold, but it's fucking cold. And that's the first time it was below 49 or 50. It was the first time it was below 50 in a long time. It's hard to keep it cold in the summer with my freezer full. If my freezer was empty, I could get it in the 40s. But my freezer is freaking full of venison, which is a good problem to have. I'm not complaining. But, well, the kids are doing meal prepping and shit, so I'm at the owner of the Altmar Hotel. He had an Aaron Lewis shirt on. Nice. Yeah, I've eaten at the Altmar Hotel a couple times when we were up there. I don't even know why. We've met people. We've met, like, hooked up with some people that were from our area that are up there fishing. We're like, yeah, you want to go to the Altmar for dinner tonight? Yeah, we'll meet you over there. It's in salmon season. It's packed. You gotta have reservations. It's packed. It's ridiculous. Sometimes you gotta wait an hour to get in. Yeah, Aaron Lewis's new album came out today. What the hell was the name of that new song that I was playing? It's a good problem to have or something shit. I don't remember what it's called. I'm not making that drink unless Natasha shows up. She's probably busy. It's her birthday. I don't want to know what you're doing on your birthday. La 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 la. I really don't want to make a creamy drink. You know what? I'm going to make a creamy drink just because I want to finish this paper. Hello, Martha. Martha, were you at CBI? I think I saw a post that said Martha was at CBI. Out of Shape was at CBI Friday night. There's so much shit I would love to do, and I run out of time and energy. I would love to. I wish I could just, like, I don't know. I just wish I could go. I just wish there was, and I probably could. I probably, in my head, like, I think I have to take too much, take care of too much stuff here, and I probably could just be like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just going to go over there tonight. Screw it. And I should, because those guys are awesome. They really, they greatly support what we do. They played Spoonapalooza the last 2 years. Unless something crazy happens, they'll probably be here every year. That's the only problem, though. I've had people reach out to me about playing it, and I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't feel like I should want to kick somebody out. Or tell somebody, hey, you can't play next year because somebody else wants to play. Like that, I don't know. I mean, it might be nice to have different groups, but it's like, well, these guys have, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a weird, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Let's go fishing, baby. This is the last Aaron Lewis album. Apparently, I listened to the whole new one, and it started the next one, which is not necessarily a bad problem. I finally found it. Oh, I didn't even open this yet. Hello, Jody. Yeah, but that's the thing, Chris. If they're coming down here to play, I hate to have them, like, come down here, set up, do all their shit, and then let them play for an hour. That sucks. It sucks for them. It sucks for the sound guy, who has to make all the changes every time a new band comes up and plays. It's difficult. I think we just do it fucking like Woodstock and go two days in a row. Just gotta do Saturday and Sunday. We got a new neighbor. I think I should go meet him or her. Unless they're non-binary. This is Key Lime Pie Liqueur. Right there. Brand new. Just opened it. So I literally Googled the drink and key lime pie liqueur. Found one. So we're going to give it a go. See how it is. Heavy cream. Damn it. What in the hell is this song? Oh, shit. Alexa, next song. That's terrible, whatever that was. I don't know if that counts as a bell ring. When we emptied it into another. I think it does. I don't give a shit. My bar, my rules. Heath said that. That was one of those days when Heath and I were ringing the bell like crazy. And then we did something. And I said, do we get a bell ring for that? He goes, your bar, your rules. Uh-oh. Oh, there's a little bit left in there. Yeah, that'll work. Speaking of, where's white chocolate? Haven't seen him in a dog age. Or whatever. Hello, Peter. All right, last drink. It's called Key Lime Colada. Oh, shit. It's called Key Lime Colada Shot. Whoops. I'm going to need 3 or 4 of my friends to come over here for the Key Lime Colada Shot. Hello, David Gruber. Oh, yeah, we had 2 Veterans of the Month packages go out. One was received. I got confirmation of receipt. I do not have any pictures. He said he would get me a picture this weekend. We'll see. And then the other one, I got to reach out and find out if they got it. Key Lime Colada Shot. Coconut rum, key lime liqueur, pineapple juice, cream of coconut, heavy whipping cream. That's a shot. Welcome to Spoonman Saloon, boys and girls. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. Last call. That's a good. Nice, Mike. I like that. I guess I should do that more often. I never even thought of that till you just did that. Nice. I got the blue raspberry shit out for Natasha, but she didn't come back. She gone. It's her birthday tomorrow. We'll give her a break or whatever. She could be at work. I don't know what she's doing. I have no fucking idea what their work schedule is. All I know is sometimes she's live. Sometimes she'll be on the live at 10, 11 at night. And then, like, I'll get up in the morning at 4 o'clock and she'll comment on the positive vibe post. And I'm like, what? How do you sleep? I have no clue. It's wild. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm gonna be. We'll see how the jam making goes tomorrow. Is it gonna storm? I don't feel like it's gonna even storm. The plan tomorrow is to make jam all day. So basically, usually by the time you only got to can jam for 10 minutes. Now salsa takes it forever. Salsa takes like fucking 40 minutes in the canner. I don't know why, but that's what they say. But jam takes 10 minutes. But usually by the time I'm done with that, I can almost have the dishes done and be ready to start the next batch. So it's whatever. I'll take all day tomorrow and I'll make jam and I'll end up with, I don't know. I'll probably end up with 3.5 or 4 dozen jars of jam, plus the dozen I made today. Plus there's still 9 or 10 jars left from previous years, and then I won't have to make jam for 700 years. Oh yeah, okay. But you live in Effort? No shit. Oh, I guess that's why you go to that liquor store. That makes a lot of sense. I had no idea where you lived, actually. I used to hunt out there on the Merwine. Well, I used to hunt with the Merwines on a bunch of their tree farms. That was then when I joined the club up in Potter, I started hunting up there. So that's when I quit hunting with the Merwines. I always liked hunting with those guys. They were fun. All right. So I got drag some ice back outside and clean up the bar. Get ready for tomorrow. And next week. How much? I gotta. Alexa, how many Wednesdays until October 15th, 2031? No, I didn't say 2026, dumbass. That's not what I said. That wasn't even close to what I said. I was trying to figure out my retirement. Well, I guess we can figure it out from there. So it'll be 55 this year. So if we do 5 more years, that'll be 60. It'll be 73 Wednesdays. 73 Wednesdays until I can retire, allegedly. I don't know if I can afford it, but that's the plan. Anyway. Good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being... Don't say the word. Don't say that word. Potter. Oh. Sorry, Angela. Angela, let's make some mulberry jam. Listen, Angela, I'm telling you right now, I have to pick up jars tomorrow. I'm trying to think. I mean, I can go to the dollar store maybe, but they don't always have them. I might have to go to Walmart. If I go to Walmart, I'm halfway to your house. I'll come out there and pick up a bucket full of mulberry, and I'll make mulberry jam, and you can take mulberry jam with the powder to put on your toast. I just know when I used to make the jam all the time, my sister picked it up. I used to send it. My sister was going to college at Ball State University in Indiana, and she would always, for lack of a better term, rate the jam. And she'd be like, "I like this one best on toast. I like this one best on peanut butter, on a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I like this one best on ice cream. I like this one best eating it out of the jar with a spoon." And she would tell me all the different flavors, how she liked them best. Like the strawberry banana it was too sweet. I don't remember how she liked that one though. But I never made orange jam, so I'm very excited to try orange jam. I've never made mulberry jam, so hey, I'm down. I bought 20 pounds of sugar. I'm fucking down. Let's go, baby. Anyway. That's it. That's all I got. We'll figure it out. I still got to figure out if I'm going to try this blackberry jam or wait. I've been picking. I mean, they're good like every day or two, man. When I was going up there every 2 days, I was picking like 3/4 of a freaking cottage cheese cup full. And then I walked the whole property and go to every bush. There's some on the other side of the fence by the ducks, and I can't reach over the fence. I got to go all the way around the fence to pick 4 berries, which I did not do. And then there's one partway down the fence, and then there's 2 on the other side of the pipeline. And then I got to go all the way around down by the house. And then there's a whole row of them down there, but there's not much. They're not ripening yet. And I honestly think it's because there's not enough there's not as much sun there. I guess there's enough sun, but just not as much. Where the pipeline's full sun all day long. That probably helps. Probably that stupid fucking snake was up there. Fucker. Okay. That's all I got. Hopefully my garden starts to grow. My garden looks rough. I don't know what's going on. There's 2 bell peppers. That's what's going on. I saw some flowers on the cucumbers, but they're not. Well, I'm not even going to get to. I don't think I'm going to get to make pickles this year because they're not climbing the travel center. Nothing. It's a very strange year. I still got pickles and I still have. There's probably still 7 cases of salsa back there, so I'm good for 2 more years at least. I was out of jam. It was time to make jam again. So once I get in the groove, we just go and do it. I was really kind of hoping to have a day to just do nothing. I was just going to lay on the couch all day, but my brain doesn't work that way anyway. All right. What is the date today? Oh, we're good. All right. For the 872nd time, good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Never apologize for being patriotic. Peace.